Hi there, food friends. It's Kevin.
And Marianne behind the camera.
And welcome to Cavalcade of Food. And today we are going to make custard. What do you think of that, Mare?
Sounds good.
Yeah? Well, we're going to do it. Custard is sort of kind of an old-timey thing, but as far as I'm concerned, it's a real comfort food. And custard is nice when you just want something a little lighter, and you know, you can serve it warm, you can serve it cold. There's lots of great things, and of course we make custard sometimes in cooking or in baking, don't we, Mare? Because custard is what?
It's milk and eggs.
Milk and eggs. That is your basic kind of structure for custard, and it goes from there. So we are going to make a sort of a standard custard here. I've got eggs in a bowl. I've got milk. Whoop, I'm taking it off right now. We have got milk scalding. So do you know what it is to scald milk, Mare?
Almost to the boiling point?
Almost. Just, you want to heat it so that, like, around the edge of the saucepan, you just start to see those little bubbles form.
Yeah.
That's scalding milk, okay? So, you ready to go?
Yep.
Let's get started here. So we're going to start with eggs. I got 4 of them here. You see that?
Yep.
And I'm just going to give those... I just want to just sort of break them up a little bit. Now, custard should have a sweetness to it, so in order for that, in this bowl I've got a 1/2 cup of sugar and just a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We're going to add that to the egg mixture. Now, I could whisk it, but look what I'm doing. I'm breaking out my egg beaters, folks. And just a few weeks ago, I forget what I was making, but I remember saying, gee, I could have used my egg beater for that, or maybe you said it. Do you remember?
It was gingerbread waffles.
Gingerbread waffles. So I want to get in here, Mare. So can you see inside the bowl?
Yes.
Look at that. Look at that beating action. Isn't that beautiful? So those are the egg beaters at work. And yes, the whisk would have done it, but you know, when you have one of these, why wouldn't you? Or 2 or 5 or 10 of these. Okay, so we've got our eggs, we've got our sugar, we've got our salt. Now, what I'm going to do is put the milk in with the eggs. Now, we're putting hot milk into eggs. So, do you know what could happen?
You could get scrambled eggs.
That's right, which we don't want. So we're going to temper our eggs, Mare, by doing this. We're going to put a little bit of milk in at a time, okay? And what that will help to do is that will help to, and I'm doing this two-handed, this will help, we want to raise the temperature of our egg mixture gradually so that it doesn't get shocked with this heat, okay? And scramble, because nobody wants that. Now, if you did scramble it, well, you'd have to sort of strain out the pieces of cooked egg with a sieve, which you could do, but it's a pain. All right. So again, we're going to do this. We do this gradually. And then once our egg mixture has sort of gotten up to temperature, then we can put in more of the milk. And we won't shock it so much. Okay. Now we're also going to add, God, it smells good already, just the milk and the eggs and the sugar. By the way, Mary, you want to use a milk with some fat in it. Do not use skim milk here. Best is to use whole milk, or at minimum 2%, okay?
Okay.
All right, I think we have got this. So now I will pour the rest of our scalded milk in. By the way, Mary Ann, the old Westinghouse is preheating to 325 degrees, all right? Now we're going to add some flavorings in here. We're going to put in a good teaspoon of vanilla, okay? And then we're going to put in a half a teaspoon of almond extract. You could also put in lemon if you wanted to make a lemon custard, which is nice. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm going to slide this here. Okay. Now we're going to pour our custard mixture into these, our custard cups. And that's just what they call these things. Did you know that, Mare? Well, you did,
Yes, I
didn't
did.
you? Yes, because you learned from the best, baby. Okay? But custard cups, and these are 6-ounce custard cups. And I think we should have room for all, but we're going to just... And I'm putting it, see, this is the reason, Mare, I mixed it up in this bowl with the spout. And I tried to do the math ahead of time to make sure that we would have enough. And guess what? I think I need 2 more custard cups. We're going to be right back, folks. There we go. 8. Okay? Not 6, but 8 is what we got. So, the reason the custard cups are in the baking dish is twofold. One, you don't want to fuss around with all of these individual custard cups, Mare. And 2, they have to bake in a water bath. Okay? So a water bath helps ensure sort of a more gentle kind of a bake. I'm going to put a little of the water in just to get it started. This is hot water. Do not use cold water. Get your kettle going. You want to come up to about a 1/2 inch of the top of the custard. I'd say I'm right there. Now, you can also put this in the oven first, then fill the baking dish from inside the oven, okay? If you're not steady-handed. But I am kind of steady-handed. I'm a lot of things I'm not, but I am kind of steady-handed. So we're going to go and we're going to put this in like so. There we go. We're going to go 40 to 50 minutes on the bake time. We will test it by putting a knife in, Mare, and making sure it comes out clean. You know, like when you make a pumpkin pie,
Yeah.
which is, by the way,
Custard.
custard. Pumpkin pie is probably the most popular custard around, certainly in the United States, because we are all familiar with that. So, anyways, that's how we're going to do it. It's in the oven, again, 325, 40 to 50 minutes. Okay. Well, honey, they are out, and I tested a couple with the knife, and they were good. So we're going to take them out. They're very hot. So I like custard warm and cold, but we're going to have these warm, okay?
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is, I got a couple out right here. While they're hot, I think it's a nice time to do this. We're going to put a little cinnamon topper on it. How's that? You could do nutmeg also if you wanted, okay?
Okay.
And let me get the rest out, and then we'll let these cool down. Check it out. There it is. Our wonderful custard. Still warm, which is a wonderful way to serve it. We've got it dusted with cinnamon. Got a little skin on the top there, Mary. You see that?
Yeah.
But look what's underneath. Look at that beautiful cream custard. Mmm. Oh, that's so good. That is good. Vanilla, you can get the almond flavor. You know, it's creamy, a little eggy. You know that eggy flavor?
Yeah.
It's almost like a pudding, but so much creamier. Mmm. Is that good? Oh, you're going to like this. Very good. And again, you could let this cool. Look at this, Mary. You could let this cool down. You can see it's still hot. Put some whipped cream on it if you were so inclined. But warm with the dusting of cinnamon, the way to go. Anyways, this is yummy. An old-time kind of a thing. People don't have it very much anymore. Here I want to ask our food friends if they're into custard. Or sometimes you do it in a pie. Yep, custard pie, very popular. But anyways, you got a custard story? Why don't you share it with us in the comments below. In the description below, under the video, is the
Recipe.
Thank you, Toots. You got that right. And let's give them the website.
Cavalcadeoffood.com.
There it is. We hope to see you over there, and that's a great place to connect to my other YouTube channel, Always Analog, my Saturday morning radio program, Cavalcade Radio Hour, and all kinds of good, fun things. I'm going to say thank you to Miss Mary Ann for working the camera. Thanks, sis.
You're welcome.
And thanks to our food friends. We hope everybody's having a great summer. And everybody is well, and we're going to look forward to seeing you right back here at Cavalcade of Food real soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.